evening all, and welcome to SparreysWorld. And today we are back. We are back doing our top 5 season, top 5 series even. And today we are going to look at these little guys. Basically, we are going to do the top 5 non-rideable dinos in ARK. Now, sadly, the little Mesopithecus isn't in the list. I know, it's my favourite one. I love monkeys, you know, and they throw poo at things. So what is not to like? You gotta love a poo throwing monkey, haven't you? We've all seen the YouTube clips, I'm sure. But yeah, so basically today, well, I'm in my little greenhousey area, which I've built on my single server. It's a bit overgrown now. We need to get the gardener in. But yeah, we're going to be looking at, well, not just shoulder ones, but the complete non-rideable dinos. So, you know, the ones that you tame and you think are useless, but they're not. Lots of them have some cool new features. Now, I'm doing this video, and there is a new dossier which has just come out. It is for the otter. Now, I'll be honest, I wasn't that excited about the otter. It has the potential, it can go scavenge for silica pearls and black pearls and all that stuff. But is it any good? Well, we don't know it's not, so don't shake your head. But we don't know, so we have to wait and see. So this list may change once that comes out. But we'll see what happens. I would just like to say right now, thank you so much for all the support on all the channels. I'm loving this top 5 series. We've got lots more top 5s to come. So if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. And yeah, here we go, top 5. Okay then, so at number 5 we have we have the Dung Beetle. Now, the Dung Beetle, plain, boring. It's not going to protect you in a fight. You can pick it up, and you look a little bit silly when you're carrying it. That's some good strong arms to hold that out like that. I don't really know where I'm holding it, but let's not worry about that. So yeah, the Dung Beetle. Now let's throw the Dung Beetle down. The Dung Beetle, come here, Dung Beetle. We don't want you there. We don't want you there. Well, can I pick you up, please? No, we can open doors. Okay, amazing. Dung Beetle. There we go. Right, Dung Beetle. So yeah, the Dung Beetle. Why is this on the top 5? Well, purely and simply, the Dung Beetle, there we go, all its stuff, is a must. If you want to have fertilizer, if you want to have crops, if you want to make some oil as a byproduct, if you want to plant all those plant X species, this little guy, put all your poo in there, enable it on wander, and he will turn it into fertilizer. And it's going to fertilize all these crop plots. He's going to make oil as a byproduct. It is a great little non-rideable creature. It's very, very worth getting one. You do have to go into a cave to get them. You do have to put bug spray on, and you do have to be a bit careful. They're not aggressive anymore, but obviously they're in places which are full of aggressive creatures. So you have to be careful. It looks kind of cool. It's got lots of nice colours on it, and that is a must-have. So that is number 5. At number 4 then is everyone's favourite dino they love to hate. Well, they don't hate it, but it can be annoying. We have the Troodon. Now, let's get out of K mode for a start. Now, the Troodon is one of those creatures which is a nightmare to tame. It's really difficult to tame. And depending on what server you're on, it's not even really worth it. Because if you are on a PVE server, it's nice to have around your base, a bit of a base defense. They give crazy amounts of torpor, but this is more so a PvP dinosaur. It is put a load in your base, set them onto neutral. Anyone attacks your base, they are going to go after them. They're going to torpor them. They're mean, aggressive little things, especially at night. They are super powerful. You get a pack of these, and you know it is. It's tough times against them. It's tough times. Look at them, mean. Their eyes glow all bright as night as well, and they are very cool. I really like the model. I think it's a really, really cool model on them. Again, you can't pick it up on the shoulder, but it is completely non-rideable. They also have this cool little feature where you can send them scouting. So you can scout for players and tame, scout players, you scout for traps. So again, that is more kind of a PvP thing, but they are useful for PvE as just to have around your base, and they are cool when all the lights line up. But yeah, I think that this is it's a very powerful dinosaur, in a little package, worth getting some. They are difficult to tame, no lies about that. You know, you got to feed it your own already tamed stuff when it's unconscious. So yeah, pain to get, but they are an exceptionally good dinosaur, especially for PvP. Right, halfway on the list, number 3 then. Number 3 in the top non-rideable dinos in ARK goes to the Kentro. So, not pick-upable, not shoulder mount carryable, Can't ride it, even though it would be pretty cool. You could sit like between those spikes maybe and hold on for dear life. But you can't. You can't ride it. And so why is this so good? The Kentro. You can't ride it. You can't really do a lot with it. Well, it is that good for the simple reason these things make amazing base defenses. They are tough. They are tough, you know, this is a stupidly high level one, but for the levels they have really good health, they're really good melee, smaller things they will impale, and so they'll be able to carry them around, so again for PvP, makes them a great base defense. If someone gets impaled, there's not too much they can do if you've got other dinosaurs to attack, and just on PvE as well, have a few of these in your base, on neutrals, anything wanders in, these things do damage. In the wild, I've seen 2 of these take out, you know, really high level Rexes. They're an exceptional job of base defense. I do like the Kentros. I do like them. I do kind of wish they were rideable in some way, shape, or form. That would be amazing. But then they wouldn't make this top 5 list. So, unfortunately, Mr. Kentro, you're not rideable. But that's good because you make it onto our list. Oh, look at your face. Oh, you're like a little baby stego. Oh, but yeah, so that is number 3 on our list of non-rideable dinos. What do you think of the Kentro? Have any of you actually used it in raids or anything like that? I'm keen to hear what you guys think of the Kentro. It's one of those dinosaurs which not that many people seem to like. But I think if you really think about it, it's a fantastic dinosaur to have in your base. Okay, then number 2 on the list is this little guy on my shoulder here, the Compy. Now, I love the Compy. I think it is... Where's he gone? He's amazing. On his own, Mr. Compy, or Mrs. Compy. Well, are you Mr. or Mrs. Compy? You are Mr. Compy. So I was like, Mr. Compy isn't that great. But, go and get yourself the Compy army. Now, any of you have seen any of the early videos that came out from ARK, the Compy army was great. And it still is. It had a small nerf, but the Compy army, can we know that's the one button? The Compy army is great. You get a load of these, go into some caves, take your Compies with you, because a lot of the caves you can't take the bigger dinos in. Take an army of Compies, and they are great. They're small, they have the smaller hitboxes, they run around, they cause havoc. In a pack, they can be devastating. I am sure we've all been running along the beach. Yeah, no, I'm sure we have. Don't shake your head. No, you have. You've run along the beach. I know you have. Right, ignore him. He's shaking his head. Right, I'm sure you've all been running along the beach and you've been attacked by a load of Compies. And as a low-level player, it's just game over. To be fair, as a higher-level player, it can be a bit of game over time. So that is why Compies, tamed Compies, there's our Troodon. Have we got glowy eyes yet? I want to see there we are. Ooh, look at his glowy eyes. See, glowy eyes. Compy, have you got glowy eyes? No, you haven't. But the Troodon has. So yeah. Oh, I like your glowy eyes. But yeah, Compy. Ooh, secrets down there. Compy is number 2. Great little dinosaur. Get an army of them. You will not regret it. Again, great for base defense as well. Okay then, so we have come up to my flight deck. Because we are going to do the number 1 non-rideable dino in ARK. And it is, drumroll please, dun dun dun, it is the Dimorphodon. Now, the Dimorphodon is very, very similar to the Compy. In fact, the only reason Dimorphodon is number 1 is because it flies, its hitbox, oh, chuck it over here, its hitbox is tiny. And it's exactly the same as the Compy. Get an army of these, go into a cave with them, and they will cause havoc, absolute havoc. They're great. They're a great dinosaur, especially get some high-level ones. I mean, obviously I spawned these in 225. You know, pump some health into them. They gain quite a bit. You know, pump some melee in. You have got a flying army. Then look at it. It is an awesome little dinosaur. They can be pesky out in the wild. I know that, but yeah, it's a great little dinosaur to have, to fight with, to go into caves with. It really, really is a good dinosaur. Now, I like it. I do like it. It might even be one of my top 5 flying dinosaurs, but we'll do that for another time, and maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know, we'll see. But before we round the video off, because that is the top 5, I want to have some honourable mentions. Okay, so honourable mention number 1 goes to this little fella. This is the Microraptor. Now, some people are going to argue with me that this should be at number 1 in the list. Because in PvP, you can send it after people, and it knocks them off their mounts. So let's just go, okay, maybe 1 second. And it knocks them off their mounts, which makes this little creature just so valuable when it comes to PvP. It'll knock them off, it will stun them. It is a fantastic defensive dinosaur, amazingly so. But PvE, this thing has 0 use. Literally, other than its eggs, 0 use. Speaking of which, did you just lay an egg or did you just poop? You pooped. It has no use at all in PvE at all. It's all about the PvP. Now you can argue the Troodon has quite a lot more, edge towards it on PvP, but it has PvE uses. This thing, nope, no good. No good PvE. It's a PvP dinosaur. So, sadly, Mr. Microraptor, with your furriness, is not on our list. But it does deserve a mention for PvP. And then last but not least, we have what lots of people's favourite one is. Not necessarily the best, but favourite is little Jerboa here. Little Joey Jerboa. Now, again, Scorched Earth, 100% necessary, 100% useful, but that doesn't apply to every map. So on Scorched Earth, yep, Jerboa, go get yourself a Jerboa. So that is the last honourable mention in there. But that's it, guys. I enjoy doing these top 5s. I'm happy with them. I think they're all, everyone's going to have their opinions. I understand that, but I want to hear your opinions. I want to see why you think things should differently, what are the reasons and all that. So let me know down in the comments below. I think these 5, or we've done 7 in total, we've honourable mentions. But I think these 5 dinos are the best non-rideable dinos for the unique abilities they have, the pros and cons of them. Yeah, I think that's what they are. So again, just a massive thank you to everyone on the channel for all the support, all the likes, all the comments. It really means a lot to me. It genuinely does. We're approaching 1,000 as I do this, which is superb. I was almost lost for words there. But yeah, so again, if you like the video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more. That's it then, guys. Back to it. We will see you again. Oh, what was that? No idea. A bit of water. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks a lot, guys. Have fun.